How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, playing in the first round of the playoffs up against the Middle Village Pidoves, coached by Old Rum. You can see our team up above and their team down below, both teams ranged in speed order, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 Pokemon that I think the Middle Village Pidoves bring to our match. This is a rematch from Week 7, and our game plan worked. It worked really well. So there's a potential that that we switch it up thinking that they might switch it up, or just like the teams haven't changed at all. Why should I change anything at all? So we're actually going to keep the same kind of game plan that we're going with here. They might switch up their team a little bit. We have the very same game plan essentially. Like we have Xerneas with a Psychic Seed to get that special defense boost. We're still going to look to fight Terrain Wars. We actually switched up our Dragapult set a little bit here to kind of play around with some different looks here. As well as I really wanted to try Acupressure with a mixed Dragapult, so having Pincurchin and Dragapult side by side, I think that should be a really funny and cool combination here. But really, Xerneas was the story of the match last time, and I think that Pokemon's going to put in a lot of work here as well. I think they bring Tapu Fini to try to fight Terrain Wars. They did not bring it last time, and I think that that kind of costs them some power throughout the game. As well as just Morgrem not being able to put in the work with its prankster abilities last time we played. So I think that that's something they switch up. They also didn't bring the Bronzor. I do think that they try to bring Trick Room this time because I don't think our Trick Room mode is as good as their Trick Room mode is. So we'll see if they decide to switch it up. We'll see if they decide to keep the same. Either way, really excited for this matchup. And we'll see in just a moment if the 6 you can see on your screen are the 6 that the Middle Village Pidoves decide to bring to our match. Okay, so here we are taking a look at the matchup, and it looks like he has some Pokemon I was expecting and some things that we weren't expecting to see. So actually no Incineroar is kind of crazy. Looks like they do have the Morgrem, again, coming back from the last time we played. They do bring the Tapu Fini this time, something I fully expected them to do. And it looks like no Bronzor, but they do have Fungus. Okay, so they do have some redirection this time, which I think is going to be pretty solid for them to have against our team. How do I want to play out this matchup? I kind of like the NDD and Xerneas. Like, we found that was super strong last time we played. And I think for this first game... I'm going to bring Dragapult, and I kind of like bringing... I think Arcanine is going to be really solid here too, actually. His main heavy hitters are going to be the Dialga and the Regirock, and the Fini is probably going to be hitting pretty hard too. Okay, anyway, good luck, have fun over to Old Rum. Should be a good match. Pretty excited to play this one. Okay, and we did not bring Cloudritzer or Pincurchin for this one. The team we're bringing isn't particularly good against Tapu Fini, so that could be a potential mistake. Okay, that's actually the same lead that they brought last time we played. And last time I did this, I used Mystical Fire and also KO'd the Pheromosa, which I probably am just going to do that same thing here. Yeah, I don't really see a reason not to do that. I kind of expect them to go after the Xerneas, which is okay. I'm going to max. I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to keep the terrain as is for right now, so I'm going to get a defense boost. While it should be enough to KO the Pheromosa as well. And the reason we're doing the double attack onto the Pheromosa is we want to make sure that we are able to KO it through a focus sack, if it does have that. It did last time we played, so I expect that it would have that again. I would expect to see screens this time. Yeah, we're protected by Psychic Terrain. Okay, so kind of still in that same situation as the last time we played. Wow, that does a lot of damage. What the heck? Okay, so whatever comes in is going to get the special attack drop and get hit by the steel spike. All around just sent me a message, I hate Psychic Train. Oh man, so funny. Okay, Tapu Fini coming out here. Okay, and let's see. So the Steel Spike, I mean, this is going to do damage against the Tapu Fini. It's not going to do nothing, right? Plus we get the Mystical Fire. That should be enough to KO this, actually. Not this turn, right? We'll KO it next turn. But yeah, this is looking to be in a pretty good spot right here. And... oh, leftovers. Okay, so kind of one question I could have is, do I want to go after it again? It's already kind of neutered to a certain extent because of the Mystical Fire drop. I think I'm just going to go for a Helping Hand for Xerneas. Maybe a Follow Me, because we know now that the terrain is gone, we do kind of have the Morgrim to contend with to a certain extent. So I like going after the Morgrim just because we don't want to kind of deal with the shenanigans that it can bring for this map. Especially now that the Psychic Terrain is gone. And we know that it's got some tricky things going on, right? Choice Bandit. Choice Band? Oh man, what a bring. Okay, so that should be enough to KO this. Oh, it had a Focus Sash. Oh man, so funny. Okay. Haze. Okay. Interesting, super interesting. I'm okay with that. It's not great that it's happened, but it's okay. I think I'm going to go for a Mystical Fire on the Morgrim this time, and we are going to... do I want a defense boost, or do I want to just Starfall the Tapu Fini? I'm going to Starfall the Tapu Fini, I think. Sucker Punch is a really good bring, actually. Okay, so it looks like they're going to pick up this first KO. So Morgrim gets the KO on... and then we pick up the KO. And having that Mon go down is is very good for us. I think we want to go into Arcanine here. And let's see, so NDD goes down, and so does their Morgrim. And they bring up the Pheromosa. Okay. So getting this attack drop is going to be pretty good for the Pheromosa. We don't have our Dynamax anymore, which is unfortunate. But I think we're going to be okay without it. And I kind of like just going for... like Heat Wave and Dazzling Gleam both look really good here. I think I'm going to protect on the Xerneas this turn though. Let's kind of scout what they're doing. Our Arcanine can take a hit. There's the light screen, okay. This will still be enough to pick up that KO. Poison Web going into the Xerneas. Okay, so I'm glad that I protected there. And this Heat Wave should do a large amount of damage to this Pheromosa, yeah. And we pick up the KO on the Morgrim too. They have the potential to beat us out with a late game Dynamax here. I already took off the Morgrim, whoops. Oh, Fini is also down. Whoops, I forgot to change that one. Yeah, this late game Dynamax could be a big problem. So we're gonna Snarl to drop the Dialga's special attack, and then we're also going to Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully we can pick up the KO on this Pheromosa. My guess is that our Xerneas goes down here. Probably not before we take out the Oh, and actually we know. So he does not have Ready Rock, does not have but I think like we get him a Steel Spike, and I think we get him with a Poison Jab, and I think our Xerneas goes down here. I don't think there's really anything that we can necessarily do about it though. But we take that actually pretty well. So we pick up the KO on the Formosa. Oh, and that's a crit. It's not bad. We're looking to be in a fairly good spot if we can keep dropping the special attack from this Dialga though. I think there's a chance that we're able to get some things done here. Yeah, we don't have great moves to hit up against this Dialga right now though. So we'll have to see how we want to play out the rest of these turns. I think we can keep going for Snarls though. And then, I kind of like protecting our Dragapult just to stall another turn of this Dynamax. I think that's going to be the way to go, and then we'll start putting out some more damage on it. But I think continuing to drop the attack from this Dialga, I think is going to be pretty solid for us here. Yeah, not surprised to see a 1-win. And we didn't want to take that attack from full. We're not going to really lose anything from this just because we're clear body. So I think another Snarl is the right way to go here. And then at this point, probably, I guess we could drop its special defense. Yeah, I like that. I think trying to drop its special defense. Both these moves like hit approximately the same. But I think dropping some, having that opportunity at least. Missing is unfortunate. I think it's okay though. This potentially KOs our Dragapult? Yeah, it does, man. God, Dialga's so strong. What the heck? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to 1v1 this in the end here. There's always the possibility, but... it's also a freaking crazy strong Pokemon. How... Oh, they still have Light Screen up, too. Okay, I think I'm going to go for another Snarl. No, I'm going to go for some more damage. I'm going to go Heat Wave this turn. If it has Weakness Policy, I don't want it to proc. Is kind of my thinking here. Okay, we should be able to take 2 more of those because I think it'll put us in range of our berry. And Light Screen being gone now, I think means that we can go for a Scorching Sands and pick up this KO. Yep, that pops us into our berry, so we should be able to take another one. I think Scorching Sand picks up the KO here. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so any changes that I'd want to make going into the next game? None that I can think of off the top of my head. I think we had a pretty solid game plan in terms of how we wanted to make things work throughout this match. Okay, so coming into the matchup here again, we have the same game plan. Xerneas and NDD has worked out really well for us. Arcanine, I think getting those drops on the Dialga are going to be so clutch for us. So we definitely want to bring that again. And yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot to be able to take game 2 here. I'm going to take a moment to set up the layout here, and then we'll get into the game. A little sad part of our game plan was around the Pincurchin and the Dragapult teaming up together with some acupressure on our mixed Dragapult, but I don't think it's the right bring for what we got going on here. So maybe there's another opportunity in the future where we can bring that, and it'll be a lot of fun to use. But for the moment, I think this is the best way for us to come into this matchup. We'll see what they decide to bring coming into this next game. Haze was a really interesting bring from the Feeny. That makes me think that I want to go after it a little bit more in the second game. That could give us an option to kind of keep our stat boosts on the Xerneas, which I think would be pretty nice. Because that potentially puts us in a situation where we could live some hits from the Dialga late game. And that sounds pretty nice. So do they switch it up? They bring Fungus this time. Okay. Okay. So they do decide to change things up here. I think I want to... How do I want to do this? Do I even want to max Xerneas right now? I could also bring in Arcanine. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna bring in Arcanine, and we're gonna Dazzling Gleam. I'm expecting a Follow Me to come out, or not Follow Me, a Rage Powder to come out here. Ooh, could they Spore? I did not think about Spore. Did not think about Spore at all. Huh. Maybe I should have protected. Yeah, I was thinking a Rage Powder would come out, but I think that has priority. Pretty sure Rage Powder has priority, so it goes faster. It's like the Follow Me. So not seeing that move come out could be a problem for us. Actually, setting up Misty Surge means that if we do get Spored, then we're going to be totally fine. So, never mind. We're okay there. So we get a Dazzling Gleam off here. And this should do... That's some solid damage right there. They do go for the Spore, so we are protected by the Misty Terrain. So it looks like we're in a pretty good spot. And I kind of want to just Snarl and... I want to Thunderbolt the Feeny? Huh. No, because if they redirect it away from Feeny, then I definitely want the Dazzling Gleam to hit both of them. So we'll Snarl and hit both, and we'll also Dazzling Gleam and hit both here too. God, that's so much damage. That's so nice. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, wow. Does Snarl pick up this KO? I don't think so. Feeny's pretty thick, and Snarl is not that much damage. The special attack defense drop is really good, though. Goes for a Hydro Pump, probably in the Arcanine. And, gosh, that's a lot of damage. That might be a problem for us later in the game. But our Xerneas being as healthy as we are means that we're in a pretty good spot there. Clear Smog. Unfortunate to have lost the stat boost there, but we also are not. Yeah, I think actually this is totally fine for us. So this time I am gonna Heat Wave. I think that's the way to go, and we'll also Dazzling Gleam here. This should pick up. I think it'll pick up both KOs. Oh man, getting messages from Old Rum during the game. I could forget about the Misty Terrain and Spore. Yeah, I think the terrain is working to our benefit in these matches. So I think that's the KO on TGR. And this should also be the KO on the Fungus. Okay, so getting those two down pretty early on here is really nice. So I'm interested to see what their last mon is. The Dialga, okay. Which means there is no Regirock, and there's no Morgrim here. Okay, how do I want to do this now? Let's go Snarl, and I think I'm actually going to Max Guard. Yeah, I think I'm going to Max Guard here. Because I see a Steel move and a Poison move, both of those going into the Feeny, and I don't want to take either one of them. And if we can get the Snarl drop, on the Dialga in particular, I don't really care about the Formosa getting the Snarl drop. There's a case we made actually for switching on the Arcanine and bringing him back in later. Is there a reason to do that? I guess part of me is thinking, like, is it worthwhile to get an attack drop on the Fernosa? Probably not, actually. Probably not. Now, if they read a guard here and go after the Arcanine, like, what a cost, like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, that would have been a really, really good read. But I think our read of both attacks going into the Xerneas, it feels like both of them are going to come in here. Well, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Oh, and it does go into the Arcanine. Well, what a read by them. Okay, so Arcanine goes down here. And our guard does nothing. Oh, that's so terrible. And they have that attack drop here. Huh. Okay, so I think we have to go in DD now. Yeah, that was a really good read by them. I thought for sure they were going to come after our Xerneas. So I think Follow Me, I think, is going to be our best play here, and we're going to Starfall. Let's take out this Fermosa so that we can try to 1v3 the... yeah, let's see if we can 1v3 the Dialga. Is that even possible? Who knows? We'll find out. Pokemon seems very strong, though. If they have Protect on the Fermosa, they probably go for it here. There's also the potential, actually they know I have Focus Sash, so they probably double up into the NDD to take it out, and at the same time we're going to be able to take out their Fermosa. Yeah, Protect should go before Follow Me, so it looks like there's no Protects coming out here. So this will bring us to, wow, we actually take that alright. I thought that would break us down to our Focus Sash. Oh, right, we're faster than the Fermosa now. Oh, wow, okay, that's really cool. I didn't expect that to happen. They have a Focus Sash as well, okay. And goes for Yukin, yeah, so this will take a big KO here. Oh, Beast Boost, yeah. That's not a big deal though. It is slower, so we'll be able to take it out with a Dragon Darts. We'll also being able to get some spread damage onto the Dialga. Not much, but it'll be enough. So we'll go Darts and... Do I guard again here? I don't think I do. I think I need to go after this. They seem to be reading into Protect turns from me. And I think I can live a Steel Spike from full. Could be famous last words, but I think I live a Steel Spike from full. But I think we pick up yeah, I think we pick up a KO on the Fermosa, and then I think we pick up a lot of damage from the Dialga at least. I think Fermosa's faster than, yeah. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Yeah, so because Fermosa was faster, it meant that Dialga was going to be faster, which that could be a problem. So Dialga is going to pick the KO. Get some good damage there. And speed swaps me. Oh, jeez. So now I'm the slowest one on the battlefield here. And it looks like, oh man, I don't think we're in a position where we win this game anymore. They played this endgame out much better than I have. Is there any changes that I would have made? I think the max guard was probably not the right play. In hindsight. God, that steel beam does so much damage. Yeah, I was gonna pick up the KO. So I do have to pick up the KO on and we're on to game 3. Okay, so changes I would make. I think it was more decision making during the game that resulted in that loss rather than like the Pokemon that I brought. There could be a case to be made for... Is there a case to be made for bringing Pincurchin? I don't think so. Is there a case to be made for bringing Clawitzer? I don't think there's a case to be made for bringing Clawitzer either. I think what we've been bringing is the right brings. Maybe that Dragapult has really just been not pulling anything off in these games. Okay, so we're gonna bring our same setup at the beginning here with our Xerneas, and Arcanine is still a good bring for us, and so is the Dragapult. Maybe, actually, I'm not gonna start with NDD this time. I'm gonna bring it in the back. I'm gonna start with the Arcanine along with our Xerneas here. And I think that is gonna be a better option for us up against the start that he's had. Because the Pheromosa starting at the beginning and then him U-turning out or coming in for a move onto the NDD or the Xerneas, I think has been an issue. So I think it's worthwhile for us to switch that up, and this gives us more pressure against a Fungus start. Okay, we're back. Cat was trying to climb all over my keyboard and setup and stuff. Okay, so we're bringing the same mons. We're just bringing it in a different way. Do I read the Spore again? I think I do. So I think I read the Spore happening here, and I think we just go for a Heat Wave to just get some big damage off on both these mons. Or whatever he decides to switch in, right? Because I think the speed swap on the Fungus! Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Oh, what a great play. I hope we take this Fungus out. Get this thing out of here. Alright, I'm gonna switch out our Xerneas into Dragapult. Hecka funny. And then we'll Heat Wave to look to pick up some KOs here. Oh man, I love this speed swap. That's so good. What a play. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Dragapult hasn't been particularly useful for us, so I think it's worthwhile for us to just kind of like... This isn't necessarily sacking it off, but it's being put to sleep, and that might as well be the same thing. So we'll pick up these KOs here. We don't pick up the KO on Fungus. That's a little sad. Would really have wanted to pick up that KO. Because this probably means that our Arcanine gets put to sleep too, and that might be a massive problem. Regirock is here this time. Okay. So this is a switch up from the last games we've played. We are going to keep this in and go for Dragon Darts, and I'm going to switch the Arcanine out. I'm going to go into NDD. I think there's a potential for this NDD to get spored with this like super fast Fungus. But I think we just need to play around it as best we can. Regirock is probably maxing here. There's another Spore. Okay, so it doesn't go for a max. What do they go for instead? This is one of those cases where I really wish that like there was a okay, that's a Life Orb Regirock. I really wish there was like a sleep clause in VGC, because like this is just a super unfortunate situation. I think I go for Protect. I don't even know if it matters. I'm gonna go for Mystical Fire into the Fungus. It probably doesn't matter what we do, because I think that there's a mandatory turn of sleep the first time you're put to sleep, so I believe NDD stays asleep here no matter what happens. There's a chance that Dragon Ball wakes up, though. Maybe that wakes up? I don't know. Okay, so there's the Regirock max. And we don't have the greatest way of being able to take care of this Pokemon. Okay, knowing its Life Orb is actually kind of good information, so we know it's not weakness policy. Clear Smog. We live. Thank God. Ah, we're still asleep though. That's unfortunate. There's a chance, and we're asleep there too. Ah, well, you know. We probably lose both Pokemon here. Just depends on if we're able to live this hit. So we lived this hit. We probably died of sand though. I didn't see how much HP we had left. We'll see though. Is the Fungus gone? Oh, that's so good. So a bunch of mobs dying this hand. Does NDD live? Okay, that's nice. We are going to see what their last Pokemon is here. I think this is the opportunity that we bring in Xerneas and look to max it. Okay, so... And Dialga's the last one. Okay. So no Feeny. We got rid of Fungus. They're on their last 2 months. Whoops. And we lost... No, we still have NDD. We lost Dragapult. What the heck? Oh, jeez. Losing track of where I'm at. Okay. Still have that one. Don't have that one. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna max here. And we're gonna Steel Spike into the Regirock. And I'm gonna hope for a Follow Me. If I can pull away some attacks from the Xerneas, I think we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. And getting some defense boosts up from our Xerneas is gonna be pretty solid here. To be able to take some more hits while also having the Psychic Seed boost. So I think we're looking to be in a pretty good spot. Almost certainly NDD goes down, so it dies to something this turn. My hope is that it takes the Steel Beam from the Dialga. I'm really hoping. Okay, so we're asleep. Yeah, Steel Beam comes into the Xerneas. That's not what you want to see. Wait, the Dialga's faster? Did I see that right? Dialga shouldn't be faster than Xerneas. Do we live? Yikes, we do, okay. Okay, how do I want to play this? This turn. If I can wake up and get the Follow Me, like, we're in such a good position. I'm gonna go for a max guard here, and I'm gonna go for a mystical fire on the Dialga. Yeah, I think the Dialga scarfed. I think that Dialga is scarfed. That is. It still loses its health. Oh my god, that's so good. What? Oh my gosh, what? That... oh my god. Okay, so Dialga manages to kill itself. Wow, okay, that's massive. That's so massive. Okay, so how do we play out the rest of this game? Okay. And then NDD dies to Max Knuckle. Wow, that's absolutely crazy. I did not know that. That's huge. Oh, not Arcanine dies. NDD dies. Regirock. Okay. And wow. Okay, so now we steal Spike into the Regirock, and we also Scorching Sands it. Yeah, oh my god, that is massive. And we pick up the KO there. Oh my gosh, what a game. That Protect was absolutely huge. Just the best move in the freaking game. What? That is crazy. Anyway, good game over to Olrum. That Scarf completely caught me off guard. I had to Protect. Like, there was no other way for me to kind of play around that, so... yeah, what a game. And we're on to the next round of the playoffs. So perfect. Like, that's fantastic. Oh man, I'm so excited. There were it felt like we had some blunders that game, and we were able to kind of figure some things out as we went through the match. So anyway, good game over to Olrum. Such a fantastic dude. Always really happy to play up against him. Yeah, and I'll see you for the next one.